I feel bad for Bricc Baby because when I was getting to know a little bit more about him, I realized that a lot of the stuff we saw, him talking about gangbanging, him talking about the streets, him talking about crime and violence, that wasn't all to Bricc Baby. That wasn't all that he was. Like he had called me a few times personally, and he always was like, hold on, let me get these kids right real quick, because they were making noise in the background. Or he would be like, hey, quiet down real quick, I'm talking. And I realized, I was like, damn, this thing is like, he's with his kids a lot. You know what I mean? Like, seems like he's kind of like a family guy, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I was starting to get the feeling from Bricc Baby that, he was heavily involved in his kid's life. So, I think that's the most unfortunate part of it all. Everybody, whack. I sent Bricc Baby's lady $5K. Okay, that's my only contribution.
Hey, bro, that's your business, bro.
Okay,
you called and asked. You ain't got to clear me to do that type of shit. My whole thing is
no. Whack. I'm only at so I said that to say, like, I feel bad for Sharice, and I feel bad for her loose.
Hey, them people owe me money.
They owe you money? Wait, how do they owe you money?
They disrespecting my wife. The bitch done threatened to call the police. Hey, bro, I'm not finna do no back and forth. Because like you said, if all you got to do is say it a half a time and that's it. Them people ain't nobody, bro. You seen they work little dirt. They playing games, manipulating people. Let them people go their way and do what they do, bro. They don't need to listen. I ain't nobody, right? That means everything I turned on, tell them go turn their own shit on. Go do your own thing.
Hey, Camille.
At the end of the day, we got to stand for something, bro.
Well, I don't know if DJ Akademiks got played or he just is a softie and has a kind heart, but allegedly he sent Bricc Baby some money. Bricc Baby called him from jail apparently and was just, having a heart-to-heart with him apparently, and about just, times are getting hard and, you know what I mean, lawyer fees are getting crazy and, baby needs Pampers and shit like that. Baby mama's bitching at him about bills and stuff piling up. So Akademiks, I guess, fucking decided to send Bricc Baby some bread, you know what I mean? Kept it real, you know what I mean? Which I think is a solid move, honestly, because you know what, like, I think people are painting Bricc out to be, like a snitch, and I really don't think that that's the case. You know what I mean? I just think everybody's got an agenda against Bricc Baby, like with like a whack 100 and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously they don't like each other, and then like you got Loose Cannon talking all this crazy shit about Bricc, saying that like he's born hair grease or something like that off trannies in jail and shit like that, and people are playing that fucking or pushing that agenda and shit like that weird ass shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just I just don't see it. Like, Bricc Baby is like gangster to the point of like not distant but like stupidity like that. He's gonna sit in jail and do his fucking time because that's all he knows. He's a jail dude. Like, he's he actually is like a bit of a gangster. You know what I mean? Like, people can. He did a lot of internet crazy antics and shit like that, and a lot of clout chasing and shit like that. But like, it was just a lot for content and shit like that, right? But he actually is about like that. He's about that life pretty much. Like, you know what I mean? So I think this is a fucking a solid move on DJ Akademiks' part. You know what I mean? I think that, you know what I mean? He's seen that, like, you know what I mean? The narrative being pushed that Adam 22 is not really helping out Bricc. And I don't know what the case is with that. I'm sure Adam has helped him out. Like, he said he gave him $7K and he hasn't talked to him since or whatever, right? But who knows? That could just be some bullshit. Who knows what's going on with that, really, though, right? But, it's just really crazy, and I just don't know what's going to go on next for Bricc Baby. I hope the best for him, and I'm glad DJ Akademiks did something solid like this for him and shit like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You think this is a good look for DJ Akademiks to do, a solid move for the streets? You know what I mean? So, hooking up a solid person like this, right? Or you think he's just a softie and Bricc Baby was playing him and shit like that for a sucker, like Whack 100 is claiming, right? Like, I don't know. It's up for debate, but I think it's a good look for DJ Akademiks. Like, I think it's a solid move on him. You know what I mean? Because Bricc Baby is You know what I mean? He is a solid guy, I think, and I don't believe all the narratives that are out there about him being a snitch and fucking with trannies and shit like that. I just don't think that's the case, man. You know what I mean? I think Brick's just a real one that got caught up in some real shit, and now he has to suffer the consequences, right? And that's whack, but like, you know what I mean? That's just the way that the streets go, right? You gotta pay the piper, right? When shit gets real, you gotta fucking stand 10 toes down, right? Like it or not. And I think Brick's one of those guys, right? Like him or not, I think he's a real one. Like, you know, I don't think all that shit about him being a snitch and all that shit. I think it's just lies. But you never know, right? You never know what the fuck's going on with this internet era, right? With this fucking cloud chasing era. You know, you just never know. You can't be surprised. But I think DJ Academics did a solid move. I got a lot of respect for him for doing this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about sending Loose Cannon's fucking wife any money with her cloud chasing ass, but like, and Loose Cannon's a lying motherfucker, right? He's a manipulating lying bastard, right? But fucking Brick Baby's one thing though. Like, Brick's a real one, and I'm just happy DJ Academics did something solid. All right, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it if people subscribed, and yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video again soon. Thank you guys. Take care.